Hi. Let's see.
All right, we're back. So, our topic today is the very first topic for our videos is climbing Mt Improbable, or getting over that initial stage of
When you first begin.
When you first begin, that fear factor, or the feeling of the fear of people thinking that they're going to fucking fail, right? You're fearing that you're going to fail, that you try and you fail. But guess what?
It's all in your head, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah, like...
I think everything was in my head.
No one needs to know if you fail or succeeded. And even if you do fail, if you keep trying, you're going to succeed. Like, the thing is, you can't fail. I mean, who's watching you? No one, really. You go to the gym, you do your thing, and you go home again. I mean, fuck, like, no one's judging you for that, right? And only you know if you failed on something, if you haven't done a set correctly or whatever, or it doesn't really matter. I mean, but getting your ass to the gym and doing it, just doing it, is so much more important than worrying about, am I doing the correct form or whatever. I mean, obviously that does matter to a very, very high extent.
This is the most important thing, right?
Just getting the fucking motivation. Just getting
get there
to the gym. Just,
whatever it takes. If you have to have someone drag you there, do it.
Yep. Like, find a buddy who's...
Steven dragged me there, basically.
Dude, I fucking pulled this guy by the neck. I was like, fucking get your ass to the gym, Like, just fucking do it.
It's a good thing it was close by, right? Because my neck was hurting by the time we got there. But I was glad he did that.
I mean, we train lunch times during our workout, right? And, we've got, 45-minute training sessions going. And at the same time, we don't waste fucking time. We get there we get there. It's just over the road from our work. We get it done and we go home. We don't have to train after work. It's convenient for us. Everyone has their own thing. But what's more important is not making up excuses, man. Like, and the best way I find to do this is do a training program. Find a good training program. You can do. There's all sorts of shit. We started on 6-pack shortcuts, I believe, like MBS, but. I mean, there's P90X, there's Intensity, there's...
Yeah, whatever it takes, just get in there.
Whatever, like, you can download some gay-ass program or whatever, pardon me, off the internet and just start doing it.
Enough now. So, one thing that I want to stress out here is that besides just getting in there, I think the convenience factor is very important too. At least it was for me, It's a difference to have a gym right across your house or, a 10-minute walk at the most, rather than getting in a car, driving somewhere just to be in a fancy gym. You really should just get a gym that's close to you, has some basic equipment, just so you can get there easily. You don't want to discourage yourself by, driving an hour in traffic, parking, trying to, get out of the gym, then go back and drive. That's a whole hassle, You really want to avoid that. So the convenience part is a bit important too.
I mean, when I first started, right, how did I get motivated? Well, I had a lot of people tell me that I had a fucking double chin, man. Like, can you believe that shit?
Where's your double chin now?
Fuck, it's gone, man. I left it at the gym. Like, this shit just...
It's really gone.
The thing is, the shit melts off. When you eat right and you start training properly and sit to a routine, your fucking body weight is just going to drop. It's just going to plummet.
It just melts away. I always picture a piece of cheese melting... And,
Yeah, man. Like, it just drowned the drain pipe. So, I think, like, when I first started, people were telling me, oh, shit, man, you're getting fat, I was like, what, size 36 and shit? Like, it was bad for someone of my physique or body type anyway. So, anyway, the point, I don't want to drag my ass too long, but the way I started was I didn't even have a training program, and all I did was I go to the gym every day. I didn't even have a proper gym membership, right? I just went to the local one in my building apartment thing when I was back in Australia. And I just did the bike for like 20 minutes to half an hour every day. And I said, you know what? I'm going to make this a goal every day for a whole month, and I'm going to see what happens as literally a science experiment to myself. That's how I actually started. I literally pictured it as a fucking experiment to see what would happen.
And that's pretty good.
I've never actually done it properly, so I thought, fuck it, I'll actually do it properly and go half an hour every day and try and see some sort of results. Now, I didn't change my food. I didn't change anything else. I just tried to push as hard as I possibly can on the fucking bike for half an hour.
You went there every day. You had a consistency too.
And I'm telling you, the weight just fucking dropped. I didn't get
Just
hungry.
melts away, man.
Just got fucking
melts away.
You know, it's people worry like they're gonna get too fucking hungry and eat more and get fat again. You know, but you know, if you just stick at it like consistently, and after that month, man, like I was like, fuck, I gotta do something, like, you know, and I was googling shit like fitness shit, but there's so much information out there, right?
But you would have never done that unless you had just gone into the gym, kept the consistency, right? It was like the very first step that was important was just getting
just
in
that
there
1
every
month
day.
of training for half an hour on the bike, man, on a fucking bike, you know, and just seeing the results from that drove that little initial bit of motivation for me to go find out about routines and programs and especially design stuff. So once I downloaded a program and started sticking to it, man, oh man, the results, because you get noob results, right? So you get fucking muscle gain like there's no tomorrow, and you just drop the weight.
Download it, get it from a friend, just do whatever you want as long as you know you find something.
P90X, that shit you can just do totally at home. Or intensity. But I personally think if you can get, you know, Mike Chang's six-pack shortcuts, that shit you can do at the gym. That's
pretty good. That's what we're doing right now.
You know,
I started. So Steven,
we're mixing up the routines now. We don't really stick to it fully now. I mean, we've been fucking doing it for 6 months, so we fucking we know what back day, chest day. We know, you know, we've got certain days chopped up in the week for it. So
you started with running, basically, right?
But yeah, I mean, I started with bike.
Bike, yeah, the bike.
Yeah, so.
Essentially some cardio. I started slightly different. But the point is that I go to a Bowflex set at home with dumbbells, and I just started doing my own, you know, my own routines. I kind of did some really basic research. Most of it was bad, but eventually, you know, I got there.
Yeah.
And then, you know, there was that event that he dragged me by the neck and he got me to the gym.
So, I mean, you know, I dragged his ass, but like, you know, what I expect from you guys watching this video is that you go ahead and you go download a program and you fucking start. Yeah, exactly, man. Like,
just do it after this video.
Don't fucking wait till tomorrow or you know, just don't even wait till the end of this fucking video. Just pause it now. Go download a program and go start.
Have your buddy drug you in there.
You know,
if he has to drug you or drag you, same thing.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Look at them gains, right?
So those gains, right?
It's just a matter of consistency, drinking plenty of H2O, and going to the gym, doing it correctly, sticking to it. Don't cheat yourself. You know, if the routine says do it for a minute, just do it.
Just fucking do it. We're done.
Beautiful.